It's time for the NBA. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Bruzelis out there with Lyons. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Simons in at the point. And for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
So it's Chicago now, following the miss by DeRozan. 9 feet out, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
Simons from outside. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Westbrook drives in. Pass to DeRozan. And he makes that one.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
Three-pointer, Simons. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Count it.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, Levine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. Goes back up, draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Very few young players play with such poise. Murray doing just enough to finish for the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Here's Bruzelis. He had 15 points last out, and Giddey gets it to go.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock him down if you let him.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the wing on the left. The kick out to Simons. Another three for Chicago. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
From downtown, another three for Chicago.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Westbrook kicks to Levine. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Levine's got 5 now.
That's a strong response from Levine. You got to D him up from there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Bulls making a switch here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Kevin Knox comes in for Lyons. Micic, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Anthony Simons. And here are the Bulls now. Sacramento making their last shot. Here's Micic, defended by Alexander Walker. Micic, the pass to Knox. And the Bulls, another three.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Joseph against Westbrook. Here's Buzelis. Offline with his three. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 3.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now here's Westbrook. He got 22 points in the win against New Orleans. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker, and that one drops.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Buzelis. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Knox misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Westbrook, no good. The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Tice. No good on the triple. The Kings trail. Pass to Hunter. Fires from deep. What a performance from Anthony Simon. He has been the story for Chicago.
22. The Bulls. 23. Fans.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Trey Lyles out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. Just 4 to shoot. DeRozan gets the bucket.
It's always a great time when DeRozan is shooting the 3 with confidence, and he's answering it there.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Takes a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
3 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
DeRozan, a good look, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
A smooth pull-up by DeRozan. There's so much confidence behind his shot.
Launches a 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Alexander Walker passes to DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jacks up a 3. Knox misses. The Kings trail by 4. Shoots it up. And some very quick points for him on that possession. DeRozan's got 11 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Sabonis, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for Sacramento. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Giddey's got 21.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Giddey, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Chicago
Comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Chicago calls timeout. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Kings. Now here's Giddey. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior, like me, and I'm very proud. Guys?
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Clifford can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 5. Holmes kicks to Giddey. For the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Kings have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Pass to Hunter from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Knox, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Sacramento. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And when you look at Sacramento, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Sabonis. Out left to the wing. Pass to Buzelis. And the 3 off target. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Clifford, Giddey defending, and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle, and Sabonis got a lot of both.
And Giddey gets it to go.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Achua, the pass to Hunter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game change. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clifford. Here's Sabonis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how...
And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Bulls.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
49.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Chicago, it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And in that period, the most they trailed them.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Curry and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Zach LaVine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 side. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Buzelis. They grab their own miss. Simons kicks to Lyles from past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Lyles got the first field goal of the second half for the Bulls. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. The rebound by Simons. Shot from free throw range, and that one hits back iron.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Sabonis, that's good. Sabonis has got 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, and what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
If you want a free T-shirt, you gotta make some.
Sacramento making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
How about your Kings?
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 35 in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
A fader. Rebounded by Holmes. The Bulls leading by 5. Bulls moving the ball around. Buzelis with the ball. DeRozan's there. Nice D from DeRozan.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Buzelis. Guarded by Levine. Buzelis with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Lyles. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Giddey the pass to Simons. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Achua comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Levine. Chicago also making some changes. Micic is checked in for Knox. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now Giddey. 37 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They retain possession. For 3, Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these tonight. This man has that shot down.
Giddey, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Outside, Joseph. Back to Giddey. Pass to Lyles. There's the 3. Micic can't hit. The Kings trail by 7. All alone. He squares up and sinks it. Clifford's got his first basket.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot
just his first attempt. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Here's Giddey. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a three-point game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And the shot goes in. Giddey's got 39.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Hunter. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Pass to Giddey. It's up a three. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Bulls lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Sacramento with the ball. They trail by 3 on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Rashawn Holmes, Daniel Tice out there with Buzelis. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Micic in at the shooting guard position. Buzelis with the ball, now guarded by DeRozan. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. Buzelis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And it's in there.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Here's Buzelis, and it's off from three-point range.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Alexander Walker passes to Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis is committed to getting his team points. That's part of his role, and he's been aggressive offensively.
Here's Buzelis. A three-pointer, no good.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's DeRozan, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handling.
And here is Simons. Shoots the three, and Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Buzelis. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Chicago's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Three-pointers, Simon. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game to take the lead. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Buzelis. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Sacramento making some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And Chicago also making a switch. Josh Giddey's checked in for Micic. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, this is the passion. I want us to play with him every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Drains the three-pointer. Giddey's got 45 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Josh Giddey.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that play.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Giddey surveying the D. Over Levine, again Chicago.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Westbrook, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. Now here's Giddey. His three-pointers off the mark. And here we go with DeRozan. Running it up the middle. That shot wide open. DeRozan's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Sacramento. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Murray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now Chicago's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Giddey. The Bulls with another miss. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Offensive rebound. It's blocked. Here's Giddey. Up and in on the layup. Giddey's got 49 points in the game.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8". With his skill, Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Holmes kicks to Giddey for 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Cam. That's not a good look at all.
They get it again. Sabonis, it falls! And tie game, that is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Levine's shot is on. Chicago calls timeout.
For the Bulls. Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Substituting in for
15 seconds left in the game.
Kevin Knox.
Simons, the pass to Knox. This one for 3. No good from three-point territory. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime.
Heading to overtime.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And Sacramento has possession. Trey Lyles out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Giddey in a shooting guard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call. We've got a t-shirt.
The Bulls shooting here about 46% for the game. Joseph finds Simons. Beyond the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simon.
The kick out to Westbrook. To the middle. Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 19 points for Sabonis.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Three-pointer, Simon. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. Levine for 3, buries the long-range jumper. And the Kings lead by 2.
Levine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls.
Josh Giddey.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. The 3. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Outside DeRozan. Releases from 15. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Giddey. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Murray. Westbrook scanning the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Still a bundle of energy to contain. Westbrook forcing the issue, as he often does. Now goes to the line.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Nails the tray.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 5. 36 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And an intentional foul right there.
Kings foul. Zach Levine. Second personal
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's Levine. Good work defensively by Holmes. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Giddey. A three-pointer off the mark.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Puts up a deep 3. Off the mark. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game.
That's the end of the game.
They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra.